is Phoenix.
And I'm Xandor.
And today we are playing Leviathan.
So today's game is going to be just what comes in the Leviathan box for both Space Marines and Tyranids.
Except for me, I have one extra Ripper.
I hate you.
Well, otherwise it's not a squad.
No, I know, I'm playing. So one, bear in mind, we are still kind of learning the rules with 10th edition. We've already played a few just fun games, but past that, we're still learning the rules.
And the win counter has changed for that, by the way.
For who? For you and me?
Yeah.
It's true.
You've won 2 games in
I
a row.
have won 2 games of 40K in a row, and given the fact that my current record before 10th edition was 1 since 2017, that's great.
Anyway, so the missions we're going to be playing today is Search and Destroy. That's going to be our deployment. It's going to be 2 corners and a note zone in the center. Vox Static.
Vox Static is going to be our mission rule, where command rerolls and the stratagem and new orders where you can generate new secondary missions is 2 CP as opposed to 1 CP.
And our primary mission is deploy servo skulls. Basically, football, but on the tabletop.
Honestly, it took me a second to realize what the mission was stating, but I like it. If anything, this is 40K Blood Bowl, and I want it.
Anyways, without further ado, let's get rolling.
So, let us go ahead and roll deploying first. We have already determined that I will be defender and Phoenix is going to be the attacker.
Alrighty, let's see who is going to deploy first.
I rolled a 2.
That's a 2.
So roll again.
I'm just reroll the same die.
That's a 6.
That's 4.
I will choose to deploy first.
Copy that.
I'm going to deploy first. Before we deploy anything, I'm going to declare what my deep strikes are going to be and my strategic reserves. I'm not going to put anything in strategic reserve because I don't want to pay the command point cost.
The real thing is you just.
But I am going to be putting my Terminators in deep strike, or not command point cost. I don't want to. I'm already going to be putting a lot of stuff in deep strike,
So I have
which is
4 attacks
a lot
on
of
charge,
cards.
'cause
I'm
you're
going to be
not
putting my
range, so
Terminators
they
into
from,
deep strike, and my Terminator Captain into deep strike as well, which means everything else is going to be on the board. But that's just below 250 points, which is what we need for this mission.
You mean strategic reserves?
Deep strike.
Okay.
I am
Don't count points for
4.
deep strikes.
They do.
So I'm wounding you on 5s.
The biggest difference between deep strike and strategic reserves is everything is the same except how you're able to deploy them.
Okay.
Deep strike, no, Kiki. Deep strike, I can deploy on the second turn. I can deploy anything anywhere on the battlefield within 6 inches of the board edge and 9 inches away from enemy models. Strategic reserves, I can only deploy on the second turn within 6 inches of the battlefield edge, but not within my enemy's deployment field. But on the third turn, I'm able to do that. All it is I'm using deep strike as a means to be able to deploy in your deployment zone if I want to. Okay.
As far as my strategic reserves are, my Von Ryans, my Bard Gaunts, and my Ripper Swarm is going to be in deep strike, or in strategic reserves.
So that being said, my first deployment is going to be my Infernus Marines, and they're going to deploy right here at the front.
Okay, so I still get the. So,
Okay.
models within 3 inches of her prevent them on it. Okay. So.
Okay.
The first models I am going to deploy is going to be my Termagants.
The Wildman has it, so I'm prevented outright. So I only get 1 attack, but I'm fighting 4 right now.
Bear with me, as it's going to take me a minute to drop my
Aliens.
all them Gaunts.
Alright, next up is going to be my Stern Guard Vets. I'm going to put them up right over here behind this building.
they're all going to be using swears.
There we go.
Okay. I'm going to deploy
Going for the horse roll. Okay.
my Neuro Tyrant with attached Neuro.
Gaunts.
No, yeah, Neuro Gaunts, yeah.
Okay. Oh, and I forgot to mention, my Terminator Captain is going to be attached to the Terminators. Then. That's the only attached unit I'm going to have.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. For 11 models and up, I have to be within 2 inches of 2.
I don't think that's a rule, but that does sound. That also weirdly sounds right. But unit coherency just says be within 2 inches of each model, or of a model rather.
I believe for 10 and or above 10, you have to be 2 inches of 2.
I'll double check that, but I'm pretty sure it's just be within 2 inches for unit coherency. I want to put my librarian right here.
Do you want them?
Okay. I am going to deploy my Psychophage.
Okay. I am going to put Lieutenant Xandor. He's going to go off right here.
I'm going to put my Thingamabobber, my Screamer Killer, right there.
I'm going to put my Apothecary Biologist right there.
And I'm going to stick my Winged Prime right here.
And lastly, I'm going to put my Ballista's Dreadnought right there.
13 is half full.
Okay.
So, that is deployment. We can go ahead and remove our deployment markers.
Yep.
Okay, and pop.
Okay, and using Alien Cunning, which is on my Hive Tyrant, or my Winged Prime, I am going to be redeploying these 3 and sticking them
And then you
into
guys are all
my
going to start
strategic
forward and
reserves.
make you guys your hero.
Alright, first step first. Gotta roll to see who goes first.
Kill, and then you get 2 more dice to roll.
I rolled a 2,
5.
you rolled a 5. Do you want to go first?
I'm gonna let you go first.
Oh, okay.
5.
I see how it is. So, letting you guys know, we are playing secondary objectives as well. Phoenix is using fixed objectives, which means that once Phoenix scores them, they can no longer score any further secondary objectives unless otherwise stated with a mission rule, but that's not applicable here. I'm using non-fixed objectives, which means I generate more objectives as I play the game and as I succeed in these, fulfill these objectives.
So you get pushed back.
But I don't know how often that would be. Also, for today's mission, we already described what the mission is, right?
Yes.
All right. So my first turn, I'm going to go ahead and just start moving things up.
3.
You win.
Do I kill him?
Absolutely.
We both generate 1 command point.
Yes.
You generate 1 because it is your command phase.
And well, the rules state we both generate a command point at the beginning of each turn.
We also generate 1 in the command phase.
Nope. Just once per phase, once per turn now.
Okay.
That's why they say command points is very, very rare now. You can generate additional command points, but they're going to be so few and far between, and you can only generate 1 additional command point per turn.
I am now.
So we're both okay. So here's the fun
Xandor
part.
is going
The
to
only person I have to test for is Theodrin. Because everyone else has Swarm Protector and they're not going to abandon the permits onto the battlefield.
That's good.
So now we go for
2
priority.
inches?
2 inches vertically and horizontally 2 and 5.
So now, because you're broken,
He's
you
4
will
inches
move
away.
First. Every time you move
2
somebody,
inches
you
and
take
5
a courage
inches.
test to see whether they run away.
2 inches
Okay.
vertically,
Then
5
you can
inches
check with the hero first,
horizontally.
and then they will within
No, it's
6
2
inch
inches
bubble.
horizontally, 5 inches vertically.
Yeah,
Keep
that's not
everyone in
vertical
control
though.
except for
It
over
what?
here.
It's fine now. You happy?
Go ahead and move. She's going to move.
I'm never happy.
What do I need to do?
So
That sounds like a
2d6
skill
at your
issue.
courage, the goal is 10.
Xandor's running for 2 additional inches.
I see a 5. You're good to go. So she will now. So now you will move her, and everyone do anything.
And my librarian is also going to run
Everyone within 6 inches
for
of
5
her
additional
is immune
inches.
to courage checks now.
He's a
They-
fast boy,
they got a
he is.
hero to follow.
Today.
Putting them right there. My Stern Guard and my Biologist is going to stay right where they're at, but my Brutalis Dreadnought is going to move.
Does cover him. So
Just gonna move up just right there, which does give me perfect line of sight of your Gaunts and the Neurotyrant, but I cannot target the Neurotyrant just yet. My my Ballista's Dreadnought is gonna fire. I'm gonna fire frag into the Termagants, frag missile launcher.
It's the end of your movement, yes?
Huh?
It's the end of your movement?
Yes.
Rapid ingress.
Okay.
I got 4.
I think that he's more than 6 inches away. Oh wait, no, you're good. Never mind. I'm dumb. Now what are you measuring out?
Good.
No wounds.
Good. And
You get 2 attacks if you charge.
Alright. So we got a Screamer Killer that just appeared out of nowhere.
So you wait.
pretty much.
So you have 2 strength.
So for the Gaunts, how many Gaunts are in there?
I got a 4.
Which ones?
The Termagants.
I got 4.
20.
But I have
Alright, so my Ballista's Missile Launcher is going to fire. It's 2d6 and is going to be +4 because of Phoenix's many Gaunts there.
This kind of dude
Nice. That's going to be 10, so 14 shots in total.
Okay, let's do 3s.
which doesn't.
Oh, and I forgot to. I forgot to do Oath of Moment, but that's fine. What's the toughness of those Gaunts again? 3. Wounding. That's a pretty rough hit, but that's still 3, 6, 7 at no AP.
5 ups. Made 1, so 6 of them died.
Yay! And like I said, the Dreadnought is going to turn around and he's going to fire the last cannon.
No, this is 7th edition rules. You were facing the other way.
Got it. I mean, I kind of like those rules.
I do like those rules a bit.
There's going to be 2 shots from the Ballista's last cannon, hitting on 3s.
Priority.
Both met.
One
One
hit.
hit.
You were
T9.
so excited for that too. T12 or strength 12.
You counted the cover, right?
+1 to your save, but not if your save is 3 up.
3 up or better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Halfway to 15.
Alrighty. So it's gonna be 2 shots coming at 3 up.
30, so
No, I already
One.
did 2. 1 shot. I already did the hits.
2,
Strength
3,
12, winning on
4, 5,
3s.
6, 7, 8, 9.
It's gonna be 1 wound at AP minus 3. Now you do get your cover benefit.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, so I get
Still keep going.
4 up regular save. Or 4 up save.
Yes.
Yes.
He's good.
All right.
Call for the heroic.
Then I'm gonna have my Stern Guard vets turn. They're right here. They're gonna shoot at the Screamer Killer as well, because they are now in range. I need to see if they're within rapid fire range. It should be, yes, and yes. All right. So 4 shots from the combi weapon.
Here's the thing. Because she's in combat now, she also can't
4.
do her leadership role. Okay. That's just a special. Oh wait, no.
They're hitting on 3s.
I did need to check for him. And
That's
let's
a
hear
hit.
this.
That's a cocked. That's a hit.
He's courage 5.
And this is also cocked. All 4 hit. And I'm wounding on. What's his toughness again?
T10. T9.
T9, wounding on 6s. Wounding on 6s.
No
No wounds.
2.
Now the Stern Guard bolt rifle, which is just 1,
Within 6 inches of him being.
but I do get 1 extra additional shots for being in range.
Solidly.
Or rapid fire 1,
The
that
only one
is.
that needed to test anyways is good.
Hitting on 3s.
And
What I'm hoping is I can get lucky in
+1 because he stood still, so hitting on 2s actually. They all hit.
So he's
Winning on
already combat
6s.
so
6s cause
the
devastating
house
wounds.
Carls are the real ones I want to test.
yeah, House Carls.
So that's 1 mortal wound on him for 1 damage.
Okay. Just 1 damage.
Yep. And now for the Stern Guard heavy bolter, hitting on 3s because he stood still. Sustained hits 1s, devastating wounds.
I find that using him.
All right, so that's 1 hit. Sustained hits 1 as well. No wounds.
No wounds.
And that is. Oh, actually, I might have range with my Infernus Marines now.
No, maybe.
Shit, none of you are going
12 inch?
12-inch range.
No.
Maybe not. Yeah.
You definitely don't.
Definitely not.
Not one of them.
Nope.
Okay.
That. Oh no, he has no line of sight. My absorbable rifle.
Yeah, no line of sight.
And psychic powers are now a shooting attack, and my librarian advanced now he can't shoot.
Yep.
So that is the end of my turn.
You know charging?
You know what?
There we go. Combats.
Depends. That does depend.
You would need a 12-inch on the ballistas.
I am, but I can't use
It would be a 12-inch on the ballistas,
everyone I
wouldn't it?
throw them at is in
I am going to
combat.
charge. I'm going to attempt to charge.
And I'm not allowed to raise my own dude.
I have no CP to Overwatch.
It's 1 CP to Overwatch. You have 1 CP.
I don't. I spent it to Rapid Ingress.
Oh, you did. Yeah.
It's a 5. The spear is a 6.
Nope. That's a 7. Not enough.
My turn.
Your turn.
Yay!
Alrighty. Phoenix's turn with the Tyranids.
So, first thing I'm going to do, I don't generate command points.
No.
Damn. I was going to say, first thing I'm going to do is
Generate a
back-
command point.
bring back stuff. But no.
5.
First thing I'm going to do
So I'm going to
is move the Screamer Killer is 10 inches. 8
spend
inches.
a point of my
8-inch movement. Yep.
value to
Good.
6, and then I
That should
can
be good,
spend
yeah.
again to get to 6, and then we're both out of might, and it's a time
I mean, it can
combat.
move through the forest perfectly fine too. So,
Okay.
Me dropping dice.
rock
Rawr. He wants a 4-armed hug.
with very sharp arms.
Yep.
Uh-oh, the Tyranids are coming out.
They're going to run too
Alright, strength.
for an extra 5 inches. Don't think I'm going to need it, but
Which will be very
yeah, I'm not
clutch.
going to need it.
I did move.
Correct me if I'm wrong. 9 inch for Overwatch, yes.
The maximum range for 12 inches, yeah.
Okay.
Do you have command points?
That was a clutch shot. That was a series.
You already knew exactly what I was gonna do too, huh?
Yeah.
Y'all were trying really hard to reenact the whole series.
Always
Right.
automatic hit.
I have got range on all of them.
It's not that broken.
Huh?
I've got range on all of them. That's what I was trying to do.
Alright.
Objective ends.
Actually, I'm going to scoot some of them up just inside the squad.
How we calculate victory
Just to make sure I do.
points.
Now you're moving your Neurotire and Neurodox.
Yep. They can
Normally there
move
are, but it's basically
How many
broken.
boxes?
Is
6
the enemy
inches?
force broken? You
6
get points.
and 6.
Is your
So,
force not broken?
command phase. I knew I forgot something.
Synapses.
Synapses.
Yep.
Synapsis nodes.
Yeah, once you realize you get the +1 to wound.
Remember
Those
that
combats,
side
those combats went a lot differently. all of a sudden.
next time we fight Rohan.
You don't have anything else you
If the
can
enemy
move.
force is broken.
I get 1
I
point.
mean, unless you want to bring in your strategic reserves now.
Man, you use into combat and then shoot.
I don't feel like bringing them in right now, so
With what I had.
to the shooting phase.
I know the hatred of Rohan.
The Termagants, they have assault.
3 attacks at strength 5.
How many do I have there? I have 1, 2, 3,
only killed
4, 5, 6,
6.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I have 14 shots. That's 6. That's
Who are they
10,
going into? The Infernus Marines?
14. Into the Infernus
I
Marines.
figured.
Hitting on 4s. No.
Yeah, you
Assault.
No, you just are able to. There's no minuses now.
Hitting on 4s.
You just need to be in base to base. Yeah, he's nasty.
Are they infantry?
They are infantry.
Usually what ends up killing them is
No,
they get swarmed
we determined
out
they're not
by
infantry.
buildings and die.
No, battle line. We determined they're not battle line. They are infantry. my
Freda
bad.
did her job by preventing that one round of me charging
Okay.
from
Well,
getting
let me
the
go ahead and pull the
bonus
misses.
Really?
That's gonna be
Bonus against
4
or rather
extra
taking
hits.
away the bonuses from cavalry is amazing. It's awesome.
What I'd say is you want some more regular warriors.
wounding
You have
on
your
T4.
sword and war
Yep.
dudes up front. with
Wounding on
your
3s.
Housecarls in the back supporting them.
And I do have the full 12
One.
that are scattered across my house.
That is gonna be 2,
But yeah,
4,
another
6,
unit
7.
of warriors wouldn't hurt you.
Wounds,
A
no
banner here
AP.
and there, so that 6-inch banner range is
Alright.
huge.
No AP.
Because that's a whole 12-inch line of dudes that you can support with one banner in the middle.
7. 7 wounds. That's 7 wounds coming through.
Strength 4 and
That is
attack.
going to kill 2 of them.
Suiciding.
I got 4 failed.
That was the thing when I
Yep.
So that is going to
One
kill 2 Marines.
started, he really wanted to start
1 a pop. So now I'm guessing you're Screamer Killer into my Dreadnought.
No, actually, the Screamer Killer is going to shoot into your Marines. Scoot over. I will have a D6 plus 4 for 9 attacks.
D6 plus 3.
Strength 4 either way, but your horses
Fourth
are
blast.
in armor and
Oh,
shields,
yeah. Yep.
which is, I guess, we're right in the same thing. saying your
That is 8 attack.
your gentlemen, enforcement, men don't have heavy armor, right?
No.
Only the
Hitting
house
on
elves and
4
Charles and say Brighton.
Brighton.
with 2 extra
So
hits.
from what I've seen, this list works.
Wounding on.
Doesn't have
A
sustained
little more
hits.
cavalry would be bad.
All
like,
of my
I didn't
units have
take
sustained
the Royal
hits.
Guard,
Oh,
but
you're
if you-
that's right. Your enhancements.
Against infantry.
Yep,
Strength,
yep,
or
yep,
the
yep.
fight for
Actually,
Royal
that's the
Guard,
hyper
but it's all
adaptation.
along
That's the
with
chapter
those
rule.
fights.
Oh, okay, okay.
Or that's the battle round.
Yeah, yeah.
No, like
Wounding on T4. Wounding on 2s.
Yep.
Like they're from the charge in and hit.
For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wounds.
7 wounds again at AP. What?
Minus 2.
6,
No.
7,
They have
3, 6, 7.
5 ups.
armor.
I need 5 ups
Defense
now.
5 on their horsemen because they all have shields. They all have armor. They can be defend.
What's the
6
damage?
with the
1 a pop.
Royal Guard.
So it's gonna kill another 1, 2, and it's gonna injure 1.
And access
Ooh.
to lances or
1, 2 with 1 injury. I want to put it on this guy.
Okay.
So, in case you guys are wondering, why aren't you guys just pulling from the back? We have kind of a little unofficial homebrew rule where we just pull from the front.
Where we pull from the closest model.
Yeah.
because That's what makes sense. You're not going to be shooting at the guys in the back.
Well, you could, but it's a strategic thing.
Yeah.
Anyways, so you have killed 4 Marines, and now I have to take a battle shock test, correct?
Yeah, I've killed more than 4.
Well, no, before your bile plasma that causes battle shock that I have to roll.
Oh, yes. Yes, you do.
Death screen, see? After this model is shot, select 1 unit hit by 1 or more of those attacks. That unit must take a battle shock test, subtracting
Check
1.
something with narrow sights.
All right, so let's see if let's see if the boys are battle shock. 3, that's 8, becomes 7. They're good.
Are they?
Yep.
So yeah, those two things together.
Their leadership is a 6 up.
Okay.
Anything else?
Charge phase.
What you gonna charge me with?
Your ballistas.
Really?
Yes.
So now I have to decide if I want to roll Overwatch. I need a 6. I'm not really trusting that right now. I'm not going to roll Overwatch. So go ahead and roll charge.
I think honestly, Eisenhower
7 inches.
That's in.
That is in.
as many wildmen as you need.
Nummy,
to
nummy,
fill
nummy.
enough
This
slots
dreadnought
with the
tastes
Oath
yummy.
Maker, 'cause his abilities
Yummy, yummy,
gives
yummy.
him
The Tyranids be like,
Eisenhower
rub a dub dub. Thanks for the grub.
Eisenhower
Go Norn Queen.
Eisenhower keyword does.
Oh no, the
2,
big thing about the
4,
having the
6,
other keyword is
8,
it helps with certain things like
10
the
attacks.
being able to help you move
Hitting
faster.
on 3s.
Oh, that was
Yep.
Because I'm pretty sure like the Isengard drummer just that affects models with the Isengard keyword.
Wounding on 4s because you're T10.
Yes.
Okay.
That is 1, 2,
3.
3. AP.
The other thing you can do is to
2.
throw in
2
some,
become-
Minus
bowmen
2.
or the
2 becomes a
crossbows.
4 up.
Have a little bit of heroic
I make
support
2,
with the
fail 1
crossbows
damage.
and
3
really
a
take
pop.
some ass.
3 a pop. Alrighty.
And have some
Alright, I got 5 attacks with my armored feet. Literally going on wiki feet, picking up choosing the proper feet to use, hitting on 3s. That is 3 hits. Strength 7, toughness of the
10. 9.
winning on 5s. That's gonna be 2 wounds. Let me see if 6s do anything. They do not. No AP.
2 up. Made 1, failed 1.
1 damage.
Wow.
I know, right?
A whole 1
A whole
damage.
1 damage. The whammage.